Hello out there, and welcome to the Heavy Montae Sunday Show, November 9th, 2025. North America, North America. Today I want to talk about love, and I think everybody out there know what love is. But America, Heavy Montae is going to give you an example. You know, you have a pet, a dog. America loves their dogs. We take them to the vet. We make sure they're taken care of, what I'm saying? And we feel that love. They make us feel good, you know. I had a dog named Rocky, you know, and I slept good at night. I didn't have to worry about anybody coming into my house. And I had another one named Jesse, too. They were the greatest guard dogs in the world. So I love these dogs. You see what I'm trying to say? But we have a president and a Republican Party and a Supreme Court, a maggot Supreme Court with six maggots on the Supreme Court. Three good people, Democrats, you understand? People who really love the Constitution, you know. And America, the Republican Party and Donald Trump is treating us like they don't love us, America. You understand? Because you fed your dog every day. I made sure my dogs ate. I made sure my dogs did not, be outside in bad weather, and they are sleeping outside during the night. They're in the house with a family, secure and safe, America. But the American people are not secure and safe with the Republican Party. Now we will use our common sense. I will tell you a story, America, about my grandfather. His name was Isaiah Shepard, a tall, good-looking, handsome black man that said to me one day that a good shepherd, excuse me, always take care of his sheep. You understand? Because the shepherd is, in charge of everything, the food and everything the animals need, But we have a Republican Party that cannot even provide us with the basic services of food. And they can, but they play a game with food, you see, using food as a hostage against the American people, you know. And it's a shame, Why don't they have trucks full with food going down feeding the American people? You see, it don't take $1 billion to feed the American people until they get this thing straightened out. The shutdown, they say. Now the Democratic Party is out there trying to tell them, you've got to give these people back their health care. People will die. What is wrong with you? That's why I said love. Okay? They don't love you. They don't care about you. You understand? They don't try to bring the country together. Every time you hear a Republican on TV, it's the Democrats. It's Nancy Pelosi. Oh, it's a king. They're scary. Ooh. And when we have the devil, in the opinion of Heavy Montae, a devil sitting in the White House, the man falling asleep on the job, America. The House of Representatives, the Republican House of Representatives is in hiding. We do not have a working government. You see what I'm saying? You know, these people are lunatics and traitors and have a document to prove it. Project 2025, Steve Bannon said, and I say right here in a video, he said that if the Democrat Party takes over the House, many of us sitting in the room where he was sitting in, including himself, would go to jail. That is admitting criminal activity. You see, Donald Trump and the Republican Party really, really think that they're going to put that maggot stink ass king in control of our country and ruin our lives and continue to make us look like fools. You understand? This man is crazy. He is a nut, just like Lindsey Graham said. He's low down in a traitor and Adolf Hitler, just like Vance said. He's the worst of the worst, just like Marco Rubio said. But a criminal always gets some loyalty and make you pass the loyalty test. And if you don't, want to be loyal to him, he'll figure out a reason to make you loyal, like blackmail and threats to your life and making you afraid. You see what I'm saying? And you work for that dog. And the reason why Donald Trump has the cabinet he has, because no legitimate, decent, kind patriot would work for him. And that's why the Senate, the Republican Senate, these people are traitors. The Republican House, these people are traitors. They see what Donald Trump is doing. They read Project 2025. They are Project 2025. You understand? Now, the Trump voter has love for their God, you see, because Trump told them, I am God. I am Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? You can, suffer a little pain for me because I'm going to lead your ass to the promised land. Heavy Montae here today to say he has led your ass to the damn unemployment line. You understand? He has led you to the gates of hell where right now you're standing at the door and you have an opportunity, to change this stuff and get out of this America. I'm talking about you voters out there, you so-called people that love your country. You so-called, people that love your flag. You so-called people out there that say you're Christians and you love God. Stand up for God. Stand up for the American people and get the hell out of that Republican Party and join the Democratic Party because they've been lying to you and they've been bullshitting you. And the reason why they want to keep you away from the Democratic Party because they don't want you to find out that the Democratic Party is working for you, working for your health care, working for your children, working for your quality of life, working for your clean drinking water, for your health, working to get a decent electric grid, working to clean up crime, working to tell the world and everybody else that the American people are one. We're not black, we're not white, we're not green, we're not pink, we're not gay, we're not straight, we're not transgender. We are one people with the rights to be who the hell we are. Now, here we wrote down a little note this morning. You see two gay men walking down the street holding hands, happy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready to go get some pizza and hang out and party with their friends. And they're looking in each other's eyes and say, we love one another. Who in the hell does you Christians to go out and say, hey, I'm going to stop that because you don't know what love is, huh? This transgender person who worked up and said, I'm a man, I'm a woman, I'm trapped in a body, and I find peace, medical peace. And all of a sudden they become who they want to be. But here come, a Republican and a maggot trying to destroy that love of them and themselves and their self-identity. Huh? Yeah. Huh? That's what I'm trying to tell you, America. Those are just two examples of a Republican Party that's going crazy. You can't control people. Even if you pass a law saying this or that. Now they're saying that they don't want people to get married to each other. Marriage equality. You see what I'm trying to tell you? When we're all free. Why are they even talking about that shit? And why are they so much worried, about it? Because all to control the so-called people who are religious, the people who go into church, the people who are sitting in the church with the ministers, they say, are molesting the children, doing all this crazy shit. You know what I'm trying to tell you? Because they don't know what love is. Love is loving everybody, no matter who they are. You see what I'm trying to tell you? Now, I want to ask all you people out there right now who voted for Trump, do you still love him? Now, in America, I want to go on this morning to talk about all you people who subscribe to the Heavy Montae YouTube channel. Thank you. And please subscribe. We have met our initial goal of 500. We're at 605 this morning, America, and we're going to 1,000. You see what I'm saying? And get the message out. Now, in America, I want to say something to you. Now I'm gonna go back and tell the story time here at Heavy Montae. Now, when I was a kid, I told my grandfather, you know, he was the deacon in the church, a tall, black, handsome man of stature, just like Heavy Montae. And he used to go around to see the sick and the shut in. That's the people in the church. A lot of people who are Baptists know what I'm talking about. People who are sick and can't come to church, they send somebody around to pray with them and do things. And so my grandfather made me and my cousin go. And we went with him, and we had a lady named Miss Katie. Okay, and Miss Katie was she had a nice, beautiful house. She had orchards and stuff down there, the peach orchards and apple trees. And me and my cousin would love to go with my grandfather to see her. And she got sick and her leg was amputated. Okay, and she had to leave her house, and they moved her into an old folks' home. They called it then in Blacksville, South Carolina, home of the KKK. You can go there, and we went to visit her a bunch of times. And but you had to be out of that town if you were black by 6:30, or they would kill you, hang you. And anyway, so my grandfather was a man who told us that kid, if you bother a shepherd or hurt a shepherd or attack a shepherd, we will hunt you down like a dog and kill you. You understand? If you kill one of us, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. You know what I'm saying? That's what the philosophy. You know what I'm saying? You didn't mess around with a shepherd. I'm gonna tell you, I didn't know that until I saw somebody hit my aunt one day, and the whole family went up there, like 50 people. You know what I'm saying? Attacked this guy. So I was trying to tell you. That's how he thought. You know, you didn't mess with his family. A good shepherd take care of his sheep. That's what the president of the United States and our Congress and our Supreme Court are supposed to be doing, taking care of his sheep. So one day he forgot to put gas in the car, and he stopped at a service station, and a white guy cut him off. Give me that pump. My grandfather pushed him out of the way. And he said, look at him, man. Where I come from, first come, first serve. I'm going to hurt you real bad. Get the fuck out of here. And that dude took off. And Blacksville, you know, in Blacksville, because the man embarrassed my grandfather in front of his grandchildren. And that's why he said, I'm not going to let you do that. He drove real fast to get the hell out of town, though. You see what I'm trying to tell you? So we have to stand up, America, like my grandfather did with his grandchildren. The good shepherd took care of his sheep and told me I was somebody, and I don't let anybody step in front of me. If I'm in the line and I cut a white guy off, I don't, excuse me, sir, I'm sorry. And I'll step back. I'll never cut a person off in line, because that's what he taught me, not to do that, to be respectful, but to everybody. And our Congress is not being respectful to the American people right now. And our government is not working with us, and our government is not loving us. He said he hates the majority. He hates gay people. He hates transgender people. And they hate white liberals. And they hate, you understand, you people in the red state. They told you that you were idiots. That's right. And dumbass. How he said. Okay, and Donald Trump was sleeping. Y'all saw that, right? Sleeping on the job. You see? Because I fired his ass yesterday. I'm firing him again. Has no merit. Donald Trump, you are fired. You know what I'm saying? And that's our Republican House. Now, I want to talk a little bit before I go about the 6 maggots in Michigan. We want to vote out all 6 of those maggots in the Michigan House, starting with that stink ass Lisa McClain. I call her a wicked witch. You see a heavy blower and lying. She is a liar big time. And be sitting there being making faces like this. I can imitate her. What the hell wrong with that woman? Because them lies be getting to her. See, every time somebody tell a lie, she get attacked. Because all they do is lie. Somebody said that Donald Trump told somebody the egg was 50 cents. He's going to try to get them down to 25 cents. They said he meant $2, whatever, but they just lie, 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 lie. I'm gonna tell you something. If you are a Trump voter, get the hell away from Donald Trump and run over here to the Democratic Party. This is Heavy Montae for the Heavy Montae podcast and the Heavy Montae comedy show. Say we're feeling real good because we got them maggots on the ropes. Please subscribe to the Heavy Montae YouTube channel. Help me get up to 1,000 subscribers. And the old man will come on. When I get up to 1,000 subscribers, I will be coming out with my new song. And the new song will be Never Ever Vote for a Republican. And please subscribe to the Heavy Montae's YouTube channel. And have a great Sunday, America.